Hey everybody, Mark French here of Agape Property Group. Hope everyone's doing well. I'm here for the November market update for Austin real estate. Let's get into it. Alright guys, let's dive in. Okay, so year on year. First of all, on screen, you'll be familiar with seeing this. I've got 3 tiles, November, October, September. The arrows against each data point is going to be a year on year comparison. The purple highlight is going to be a positive trend versus the last month, and a red highlight is going to be a negative trend against the previous month. So, year on year data, we are up for the median sales, the sales volume, new listings and pending sales. We are down on the home sales and active listings and days on the market. Now, how does November compare to October? We are up on the median sales price by $15,000 to $470,000. We are also up by 2 days for days on market, 22. We are down on just slightly for the closed sales, and there's been a big drop for new listings and active listings too. Inventory down to 0.8. Some of this is seasonal. You know, there's not a lot of activity typically in the market during this time of the year, during the holiday season. And we are most concerned and very aware of the inventory going into spring. The Fed yesterday announced that there's going to be 3 rate increases in 2022. Which will likely motivate buyers to get into the market and pick up real estate before those rates begin to increase. So that's it, guys, for the Austin Board of Realtors data. Let me just kind of go on to some other pieces of news for Austin. Samsung. So they plans, it's been finalized that they are going to be going forward with their $17 billion chip plant in Taylor, Texas. I pulled out some stats, which which are interesting stats that I'm going to read through here real quick. It is the largest foreign direct investment in the state of Texas, largest in history. So it's going to be about 30 miles from Austin. It's going to create 2,000 jobs, $27 million grant from the state of Texas. It's going to be up and operational in the second half of 2024. And it's going to be developing chips for smartphones, 5G, data centers, high performance computing, and AI. So that is coming. Austin has been crowned the world's #1 city to move to in global ranking. So this is from money.co.uk website. And how did it kind of come to this conclusion? Well, so what the money.co.uk do, they have 8 factors which they work on, and that's home prices, cost of living, average salary, weather, the restaurants, number of restaurants, green spaces, internet speed, and life expectancy. So Austin scored 6.02 out of 10, and the highest marks for Austin went towards internet speed, internet speed, average temperature, and the average monthly salary. Average monthly salary being $5,501. So in total, there were 84 cities in the total ranking. Austin was the only one from Texas. In the 84, 10 of those were from North America. Charleston was number 3, Los Angeles was number 5, Miami was number 7, San Francisco 9, Las Vegas number 10, Washington DC 13, Chicago 17, New York City was number 21, and Boston was number 67. I was surprised by that, because I thought it was a really hot go-to, kind of target market, Yeah, so that's that. The 1 to 10 stacking is on screen there. Again, Austin number 1, Tokyo number 2. Just really interesting seeing this. A lot of cities are on here that I would not expect to be on there. So pretty cool. Okay, so how is this going to compare with Onion Creek specifically? So you can see there the amount of houses sold each month is on a bit of a downtrend. The average sale price in Onion Creek is remaining fairly consistent from November back to June. We're sitting on the 570, kind of 580 range for the average sales price point, which is up on the Austin-wide number. Where are we? So maximum sales price, we've got two that have been the maximum so far that have closed. So we've got $850,000 in September, and we had a $975,000 home sale in September. Days on market has been increasing, which is in line with what we're seeing Austin-wide anyway. The sale, what the house went on the market at to what it actually ended up selling at, we've seen a negative number on November, and that's because there were 4 homes in November that were listed at a price point and they sold for less. Only slightly, nothing more than really between $10,000 and $15,000, but it's just people kind of going into the market, maybe kind of trying to get to that kind of higher price point right off the bat. So that explains that. Other homes that are on the market worth noting, these are the kind of definitely the higher end price points. We've got that one on Pinehurst, just shy of 1.4 million, and that is under contract. That is a 5,300 square foot home, so far on the market for 47 days. We've got Legends Lane, we've got a $850,000 home there for sale that's currently active and listed. It's a 2,670 square feet home, and so far that's been on the market for 34 days. Another one on Pinehurst at $749,000. That's a 2,581 square foot home, and that's been listed for 4 days. And we have one on Olympia Fields Loop, which is listed at $700,000. That's a 2,748 square foot home, and that has been on the market for 26 days. All right, guys, I will leave it there. Happy holidays, Merry Christmas. I hope everyone has a wonderful, wonderful time over the next few weeks. And until next time, that'll be in the new year. Stay safe and have a wonderful season.